Okay, a couple things, guys. Quick note on this. Just found this out, and then one I forgot. Okay. There was a guy that we released in 2015 for spying. He was a colonel, I believe, a colonel in the United States military, I think in the Army. I can't remember which. But anyway, he spent a lot of years in prison. Well, he got out. What he was spying for, he was spying for Israel. And I think his name is Jonathan Pritchard or Porter or something like that. I have to get it for you later. I can figure it out. Well, anyway, he's now the one that's speaking with J.D. Vance and everything else in negotiations, all this other shit, trying to get another 10-year deal on ammunition and everything else, because so they can keep doing what they're doing to the Palestinian people and into the Middle East. Because you guys, we haven't seen the end of what you're going to do. And we'll end up paying them to basically spy on us, is what it'll be. Because, I mean, and then to take care of, they want to go into South America and do Venezuela and Argentina. Yeah. Okay. The other deal is that we found out is Trump is dealing with saw a Russian oligarch the other day. Well, this oligarch is spent a lot of time with name's Dmitry something. I can't pronounce his last name. Don't even ask. Don't even try. Anyway, he's been spending a lot of time with Trump. Okay, guys, these guys are the guys that Putin sends out to bribe those with the money before he kills you. Not that he's going to kill Trump. He could, but he ain't going to. Trump is what's standing between him and having his dream come true that he takes over the world. That's what this is. Okay, so he's not going to fuck this up. What this is he can't get Trump to move what he wants his way without blowing the whole deal up, because we believe he has videos and pictures of Trump diddling children and women and everything else and giving blowjobs. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, well, they don't want to blow that right now, because if they blow that now, that's the end. They will never control him. Okay, and uncontrolled Trump, we've already seen what he does to America. What do you think he'd do to the world? Okay, that's what's going on. That's who our people are talking to, as well as MBS, which was the prince from Saudi Arabia. I already told you about the equipment and shit they gave to them. People, he's selling us out piece by piece. I said this before, early on. If I didn't say it, then I know I did the whole spiel to a group of people. They're literally selling us off piece by piece and allowing these people in. And another thing that we found out tonight, two more things. We have no one at CDC. The people that went back to work there after the courts ordered them in, and says there's nothing there. And the environment of the people that are there is so horrible that no work is getting done. There's so much backbiting because of the insecurity of people having jobs. They've been fired 4 or 5 times. And so when you don't know what your job security is, you don't even have an inkling of what the fuck it is. You don't even know you're going to have a job tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to go to jail tomorrow. Well, that's what those people are going through. So what they said, their words, exact words were, we're on our own, basically, because there's no one in CDC that can save us from the next pandemic. There's no one there. And with the idiots that are running the country now, you think these people are going to save us? Look how many they killed the last time. Okay? They're literally, JFK Jr. is literally, or Robert F. K. is literally destroying RDCD. Why? Because they told him years ago he was a fucking quack. You have narcissists and crazy fucking people running our government, people. Again, Trump has pardoned more people. Okay, by doing that pardon, what he did with these other senators and congressmen and his lawyers and all the other bullshit, the ones that were down in Georgia and all these other states that were convicted, but they had federal charges that he pardoned again, and Giuliani, is let everybody else in the world and the Proud Boys and everybody else know, which the Proud Boys are reconstituting, so are the Oath Keepers. And their word by the Stuart Rose is, we're waiting for the president's orders. That's basically what he said. So, people, these are the same people who did January 6th. You don't think they wouldn't beat up a person of color in this country and shoot him? And they wouldn't do it to a gay person? or a trans person? We've already seen that, people. Do you understand? And then Trump can wash his hand in history and say, I did nothing to do with that. I didn't order it. They did it on their own. That's how they're going to try to rewrite this history, people. We have more NCOs and officers calling private lawyers to get because they're afraid they're going to be given illegal orders. And what's their choices when they go to do it? That's how concerned it is. I mean, they're being flooded. Lawyers' offices are asking questions. People, again, if they're getting worried, they're getting scared. They know shit's going down. Okay, we just found out today that Trump closed the airspace, closed the airspace for Venezuela. Well, there's usually only a couple reasons. You don't want something to get in, or you definitely don't want them to get out and shoot at you, and you're freezing them off. Okay. And then, again, Pete Hegseth, Kegsbreath, should I say, Peter Kegsbreath, is, they landed in Mexico. Now, my question was, well, did they do it by mistake, or did they do it as a test? Either way, they look like idiots. In either way. Oh, we made a mistake. Or you were doing a preliminary run. That's your only two choices on that answer. So you're going to look really stupid, or you're going to look like you're real evil fucking people that can't be trusted. Because that's the only two ways that shit happens. People. Not with the United States military. I understand we have idiots doing this. Running this and giving them the coordinates. They just go where they're told. But remember, that only works for a period of time. And that's exactly what those 6 senators and Congress people were saying, and ex-CIA officers and military people that Trump threatened is, I was just following orders, didn't work in Nuremberg. It ain't going to work now. And you need to go watch that movie, people. I hear it's real good. You need to go watch that and just understand, just put that, that's today's who's running this. What do you think they would be saying? Because people, if they'll kill Venezuelans and blow them up in boats and farmers and what they're doing to immigrants here in this country, you don't think they won't shoot gay people, black people? Look what they're already doing down in Memphis. They're cracking heads down there. Jesus Christ, people. He's already threatened to hang 6 Democrats. Again, I told you, he's a cornered rat. He will do anything and everything. If it means burning the country down or burning the world down, so that no one knows that he's a pedophile, so that you don't know. He knows he's a pedophile. He just doesn't want you to know. He knows what he is. Okay, because if he didn't know what he was, he wouldn't be trying to hide it. So you can't literally say, yeah, he's crazy in the head. He's also a criminal. But that does not give him the right to say, well, I'm crazy, you can't send me to jail. No. That ain't how that works. We can already see forethought into this deal. That measurement that he was insane, yeah, he's insane, but not insane the way you think he's insane. He knows what he's doing. It's called the conscience of guilt, if I remember correctly, Glenn Kirshner said. He knows what he's doing. Okay, starting to rain again. The fog really moving back in again out here off my pond. But yeah, it's not gonna get nicer, people. It's gonna get rougher. We already have states that are worried that our budgets are going bust. That they don't know if they're going. In some places, again, these farmers are just going bankrupt right and left right now. It's just amazing to me. I mean, he told Sarah Huckabee, or Huckabeef is her name, whatever the fuck her name is, Sarah Huckabee, is that you're on your own. Arkansas, all them tornadoes and all them people that died and all them houses that got destroyed, fuck it, you're on your own. That's literally what he said. Now, Texas got a little bit of aid from being 9 months later after the deal. Missouri just got some after all our senators and congressmen went up and sucked him off. They got AIDS, 9 months later? for St. Louis. Jesus Christ, most of them people have lost everything. The ones that are still up there are probably living in tents or hotels still. And they're so far in debt, it's just unreal. Okay? We literally have people using credit cards to pay for groceries right now. And they are maxing out. We're going to see a crash in this government. And my credit card jumped to 24%. That's wrong, people. That's totally wrong. It should not be able to go from 3 point whatever it was I had with them to 24%. At their fucking whim, when I paid my bills, I have excellent credit scores. People, they are fucking us. They want you to keep good credit and everything. You keep good credit, but they change the rules. Again, it'd be just like you have a 3-corner track. In the middle of that race, they don't stop it. They just move the corner and put another corner in. Well, that's what these people are doing. These credit card companies, we've got to be brought under control. And again, they did away with the Consumer Protection Agency. Trump did. That was supposed to protect people like us. Now you think why they're getting away with that now? Yeah. We're getting screwed, people. And when's it when we come up? Because these people are already talking debtor's prison. So your grandmas and grandpas, your aunts and uncles, your brothers and sisters are going to be put in jail because they can't pay their bills because these people rigged the system. Yeah, they rig it so they can win. You got better odds in the casino because you know they're cheating. Out here, there's so many pitfalls you don't even know and see. There, at least you know the numbers. Because you know you got a 1 to however big the deck is. Let's just say you're playing with 52 cards. You got a 1 in 52 chance. These people constantly change the rules. Okay? And again, they're ruining the post office. They're literally slowing up the post office like you won't believe. It's taking forever for people to get their mail now. And it ain't the post office's fault. The Joy and these fucking Republicans have done this to the post office, people. They want to sell it. And that's bull crap. And let me get back in and see if I can go to sleep. Late night. Y'all have a good evening. But I'm telling you, you guys need to get out there and get active. Okay? As Tom Hartman says, tag, you're it.